What's up, guys? So, I wanted to show you guys what happened this morning on ORPH. Um, it's been a pretty hot market this whole week. So, obviously, I'm going to jump in a little bit early. So, basically, as soon as the bell rang, volume's kicking in, I jumped in here, sold there. And then I realized, wow, I sold a little too soon because it just kept going up. I knew there was some resistance right around here. How did I know that? I've showed you guys in multiple videos already how I find the problem areas. So you can go back and look at those videos and you'll see how I find the problem areas. But I knew this was a problem area and I also knew this was a problem area. So this is why I quickly sold when it got to this level. But then I sold too soon. It just kept going up. So I waited for it to pull back a little bit. And then once I saw that it was still strong, volume was still kicking in, then I jumped right back in and I knew this was a problem area. So I sold right around that problem area. And then I waited and I saw it pulling back again. And then now I was getting ready to jump in for the break of this um, um, resistance area right there. So I jumped in here and then it quickly went up and started coming down on me. Actually, it didn't go up. It just was hesitating. It was taking a while to move. And then I ended up selling and then it went up without me. And then it ended up going all the way up here. But at that point, I was like, you know what? I already made my goal between here and here. I didn't really need to take this trade. So I call it quits right after that. So um, let me show you guys what happened. So as you guys can see, 9:30:01, the bell just rang. I know this stock is pretty strong, so I'm gonna jump in early. Boom, I jumped in, as you can see, and then I'm waiting to sell when it hits this point. Boom, I'm selling, but it was still strong. It was still strong. It was still moving up, and I was like, damn, I should have held on a little bit longer. And you can see, it was just strong. So at that point now I'm waiting for it to bounce off of this because now once support once resistance is broken, resistance becomes support. So now it goes below um, um, the resistance. So now I'm trying to see if it's gonna hold. Now if it goes back above, I'm gonna jump back in for a quick win. And as you can see, it started going back up. Um, I'm still watching it, but I'm waiting to see if it's gonna hold. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna hold. This is almost done with this minute here. This minute is almost done. So now I can see clearly it's above the VWAP. So obviously if it's above VWAP, buyers are in control. So now I decided, let me jump in. As you can see, I sold when it got to this problem area. Now just these two trades alone, I actually hit my goal. So I didn't really need to take the other trade, but I figured, you know what? This thing just went from basically 790 to 890. That's a dollar move. So I'm thinking this thing is just super strong and maybe it might continue to go. And this might be a big day for me. So I figured, all right, let me take one more trade. If it goes above this resistance area, you can see it's doing kind of the same thing. It went up, it's pulling back. It went up, it's pulling back. So now I'm thinking, okay, if it goes above this area or if it's approaching this area, I'm going to jump back in for another push. Um, so let me fast forward here because I didn't jump in on this one. All right, so now watch this. This was a pullback, so now I'm waiting for that minute candle to end. Nothing's really happening right there, so I'm waiting and waiting for it to hit this line. So as you can see, this candle is about to close out. Now it's closing out, so now I'm waiting for it to go above here so I could jump in. And let's fast forward it a little bit because it was starting to move slow, and that's why I kind of felt uncomfortable about it. You can see it's like, okay, so I jumped in for the break, and as soon as I jumped in for the break, look how slow it was. It was just, I'm like, okay, is this thing gonna take a dump on me? So I quickly sold and I just got out. I made 1 cent there, but um, I got out quick. So as you guys can see, my entry, I jumped in at 793, sold at 817, and then I jumped back in at 847 and sold at 876. And then I jumped back in at 870, which I probably shouldn't have took this trade. And then because I already had hit my goal. And when don't be greedy, you know what they say, you know, pigs get to live, hogs get slaughtered. So um, at this point, I realized I was trying to be a hog because I was already up 2 grand, and then I'm taking another trade. So I figured, okay, you know what? Let me just call it quits because I already hit my goal. I don't want the thing to slam down on me. But it ended up coming down, and then it made a pretty nice big move. Now it's around the $9 mark. So as you can see, it was pretty strong. So, but that was about it. I mean, that was it. So it was a pretty quick and easy day, under 5 minutes. I hit my goal under 5 minutes. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys another day. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Also, if you don't have trade ideas, the link to trade ideas is below. How am I finding these stocks? It's through trade ideas. Look, Waffle is making a move. It's telling me Waffle is making a move. And if you click the Waffle, you can see it made a huge move. So this is how I'm finding these stocks. Again, if you guys don't have trade ideas, click the link below and sign up. But if you do, go ahead and comment below and let me know. All right, guys, I gotta run, so I'll talk to you guys another day.